Hi everyone, it's Amanda from MummyConfessions.com, and I'm doing an overview and sort of review of the Baby Bjorn Baby Carrier One, coming in this handy box here. And this is actually the outdoors version of the Baby Bjorn Carrier One. First of all, it comes in this handy little carrying bag. So it's easy to pack away, which, you know, I often have to bring a bag to put my carrier in. So it's great that it actually comes with that, first of all, because I have, you know, I'm not good at packing things away. So for someone like me, it's easy to roll it up and just put it in the bag. And then, you know, when it's empty, just roll the bag up. So this is what comes in the carrier. This is the turquoise version of the Baby Bjorn Carrier One. And that really nice fabric. It's really soft. The fabric, it just feels like quality. And it's really breathable right here and nice and cushioned. There's this nice little mesh insert that goes between you and the baby. So it actually allows air to kind of move between so you don't get as sweaty or hot. The shoulder pads are nice and padded, and also with that nice breathable material there. And I'm just going to show you how I go about putting it on. So first of all, has the thing that goes against your waist, that black portion there, for this color anyways. And then you have to adjust the little things that go around your waist. And then you actually have a hook that it hooks there at the back rather than trying to search around for a buckle or something. So I found that is really, you know, a lot easier. And you adjust it, and there's the little handy loops that you can put the belt through if you have any excess. Right there. All right. Next part is putting that over your head. Just have this back, it goes against your back there, and these are the shoulder pads. So you put your head through there. Simple enough. Goes against your back, and you're all set to go. And that's how it should pretty much look. These are already clipped in, so I will show you just how to adjust all of that in a minute. So what we have here is, that's the newborn insert that you don't actually have to have an extra part for it. It actually comes unzipped right there. I think it comes pre-adjusted to the newborn size, but if you don't have it to that size, you just take that, put the zipper on there, and zip it across for the babies that are in that size range, that it's actually right there on the tag. Nice and handy. Any babies bigger obviously need to go, you know, in the other part. And this actually shows you here, there's nice handy instructions, and there's actually a whole set of instructions right there on how to do all the different positions step by step, which is very handy, I found. And it's easy to just tuck it back in. I'm just gonna not do it so neatly right now, but tuck it back in and just leave it there. And there's also this little part here. When you're using it with really small newborns, there's an extra little button loop that I will show you how to use. So this is in the newborn position. I'm going to take my small size thing, because I don't have a newborn right now, and you just put on the carrier like so. This baby's probably too small for this carrier, but we're just going to pretend. Slide that on there. You hear the audible click that goes on. Same goes with the other side. Audible click there. And there's 4 of them all together. Slide it down and it clicks. Same goes for here. Slide it down and it clicks. Now for him, he's probably too small for this, but make sure the legs are nice and set. And for the extra small newborns, just to allow a little less room for the legs to, you know, make it a bit more comfortable for them, you actually loop that on there. And it has one for either side, just to make it more comfortable for baby and for you. All right, so that's the newborn size. That is the first carrying position. This has 4 total carrying positions for babies and toddlers up to, I believe it is 15 kilos. And I've actually put my bigger toddler in here, and she is about 14 and she fits comfortably. All right, we'll do the next one, which is, you have to unzip that from the newborn position and zip it down onto the bottom for the bit larger child position. And I actually didn't read the instructions on this, and I took a little bit before I discovered this part of it. So I thought it'd be handy to show you. So you zip that up there. Now you're all set to go for any child within this range here. All right, I usually start out by putting one of these on when I put a child in it, just because it makes it a little less chaotic. Now we'll get my larger child and we will do the front facing outward position. Now with this one, you actually need to unzip down here at the bottom. There are 2 zippers down there to unzip, obviously, so they're not straining while they're facing forwards. Put the baby's leg in there. That way too. Buckle that in. Nice clicks. I love that they have audible clicks. A lot more safe security there. And then there's this for the headrest. When you are facing forwards, you pull that down and fold that so it keeps it down so baby can see. All right, so there's all that for the forward facing. For the, I believe it's 5 months and upwards, because they need to have proper neck strength when they're doing this. So, you know, they can actually support their heads. And then don't leave them for too long, because they could get overstimulated. And then it's a lot easier to get them to sleep when they're facing you. So once you want that position over, you zip that up. And we're going to do inward facing position. So we have all that all clipped up. Legs in there towards you. Click that in. Arms out there. Click that in. Make sure there's no little baby fingers in there, because I know my child likes to grab it. Make sure the head support is up. Click it in. And you're all set. So this is for, you know, obviously not the newborns, but a little bit bigger and up to 15 kilos. All right, now we're going to go from this position to the backwards facing position. And it's actually not as hard as it looks, which is actually surprising to me. You just loosen these shoulder straps here. If I can do it. Loosen them. Put your right arm, or you can do the opposite, obviously. Right arm through the shoulder strap. Left arm goes down underneath this part of the shoulder strap, holding the baby. You might need to loosen up the belt too. Rotate the child as you're going. And then I like to put my arm in over the child's head, under there, just to make sure I have more support as you continue to rotate around. Put your arms inside. Obviously, it's more fun when there's an actual child inside, screaming and crying. Okay, so now I'll show you how to adjust different other parts now. That's a little easier for me to show you. This is a shoulder strap here that adjusts baby so they're a little bit, you know, closer to you and adjusted there. Those are 2 of those right there. There is this here, which is goes between your shoulder blades usually, or in the front. So you can adjust it, you know, tighter if you want it tighter, looser if you want it looser, and you actually up and down this lanyard style looking thing. You can adjust those up and down to whatever height, you know, suits you comfortably. And so this is actually really good for short or tall people. You can go back and forth between you and someone that's taller, which is the case with me and my husband. He's very tall, I am not. Another accessory on this is the little phone keys little pocket here. It has two handy little pockets in there, two little levers. So the big one for, you know, your phone, smaller one for leaves and rocks and whatever your toddler wants to put in there, or your keys, you know, something handy. And it just, you know, loops on there. And you can slide that all over on the belt there. And you can take it off if you really wanted to, but I find it really handy. All right, another thing on here, trying to figure it out. There's little loops of all sorts up and down if you want to, you know, hook anything onto it. So this is supposed to be a carrier that's really good for hiking. So say you have water bottles, you have little toy, you have pacifier that you need to hook on there. This is great for that. I usually just keep it in the pram and we're good with that. All right, so I'm actually going to loosen this up. I'm going to go back to the forward facing position. So do that, loosen the belts, go over the baby's head. Okay, back under there, through the hole, and we are all set to go, which is awesome. Another thing that I forgot, the adjustment up here. Right here, you see there's a little adjuster there. You can actually move baby if they need to go up or closer to you. You can move that inwards. Let me see. Goes a little bit. It's not a big adjustment, but right there. So this is the Baby Bjorn Carrier One outdoors. And if you would like to, you can check out my review on mummyconfessions.com. Just type in Baby Bjorn and you should be able to find it. Thank you for watching, and just subscribe if you want to see any more of the reviews that I do. Thank you.